So my point is that I want to retire from making money, and then I want to work on just producing really good products. And you know what's funny is when you produce really good products for yourself or for other people, money follows. And that's what happened to me in construction is I stopped worrying back. And I forgot to tell you this earlier. When I got into construction in 2011, focusing on kitchens, actually end of 2010, and then fully in 2011, I said, I'm going to start focusing on products and producing for my client, and I'm not going to worry about the money. The money will fucking follow, and I know it will. And I'm not joking. I was broke for the first 6 months, and I didn't know what to do financially, and I was eating rice and beans or whatever it was, me and the wife, and make sure the kids ate well, though. It was important. I didn't care. I would go back into debt if I needed to make sure they had the quality foods, and that they did not think we are broke. It was really important that they, that aspect, right? But then, dude, within a year, I was making money and I was getting referrals from other people because I was happy. It is the funniest thing in the world. I have to tell you this little story. A very good friend of mine met her father is an old pervert in a way, right? Like, I'm hoping I'm as perverted as him when I'm 80, you know what I mean? So, but he goes out with this girl who's in her late 60s, sweetheart, right? And they go to dinner and they meet with my two friends, who is the father and then this other lady. And they're talking and they're like, yeah, we're getting ready to renovate our house and all that kind of stuff and blah, 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 and build it and so forth. And she goes, you should talk to my contractor, but I think he's out of the business. And he did my kitchen and oh my God, he was spectacular. And
that's you.
Her name is Gloria. And here's the funny part. They go, yeah, he quit doing construction. I guess he went to go do soap or something with his wife. And my two friends go, he's been friends with us for 25 years. I've known him since he was a little kid. Is that Dustin? She's like, yeah. And I was like, and so they told me the story of what happened there and the praise that I got from her. I did her kitchen 7 years ago.
Wow.
And so and this was like a year ago that they met her. And so I still got a referral from 7 years ago, knowing that she was my last client. So my point is that I've had some annoying clients and I've had some amazing clients. You know what I mean? Most of my clients were amazing. And I produced a product that they were happy with and they were very happy to give me money.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's the best.
And that's the most important thing is produce a product, viable product, and make your clients happy at the end of the day. And sometimes you can't make everybody happy, but you make a majority of them happy, the money will follow. And that's a principle that I've stuck to. Yep. So with the Aspen K Naturals, we are creating products that are so viable and so good to people that the income is following it slowly. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we go about it, but so this company, we could blow it up. We've been told to blow it up many times. I think you've even mentioned you could blow it up. I'm like, dude.
Well, always.
No,
I'm like different sense, different thing. Like,
okay,
the marketplace is the ads. I mean, there's
so many variables.
There's ways.
But for us, we do not. For this company specifically, we will not go into debt. We don't want to go into. That's our viewpoint on this company. Now, with that said, I have another company because I'm able to phase two a shitload of the things, and I'm doing a service-based company. And fuck, dude, I'm going in debt like crazy on this one. I'm like, it's a plumbing servicing company, right? I'm the back end of it. I'm very good at setting it up. I want 50 trucks in 5 years. You can't do that size growth without going into debt.
Right.
Period. So that's my goal. So, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go for it. I want to do $30-40 million a year in plumbing in the state of Florida alone. So that is my new goal. I have my 2 new techs coming on Monday. I'm going into debt fast, but also we're producing. But we're producing viable products. Actually, you're a customer of mine. I think you're happy.
I know, dude. I know. I love your plumbing is amazing.
I think you're happy.
Plumbing is a really difficult industry to get good people. It's very interesting. And then you come over and it's like they do nothing and it's $150.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like ridiculous. So your company's amazing and I appreciate that. Thank you for what you're doing.
I appreciate it.
I'm very happy if your thing blows up and goes huge.
I hope so. Yeah. So that's another side gig that I'm working on, and that's not why we're here. But I just thought I would just mention. Yeah, no. So
you were able to use your knowledge of Amazon FBA.
Yes.
To make a income that you could have that, okay, your wife is running a lot of it, you're running a lot of it, but it's mostly, I wouldn't call it passive, but it's going on its own without 80 hours a week.
Yes.
It's going.
2 years ago, I'll give you a prime example. 2 years ago, I took my son for an entire month around the country. Him and I. We took an RV, we went up to upstate New York, came back down, then drove from here to Los Angeles to move my parents back to Florida. And I had zero problems on any front. There was zero hill tens or issues with the company. It was running so well. I handle payroll. I handle a few other things. I would get on the phone, have meetings. I'd get on the computer, handle things as needed while I was running around with my Amazon business. So I love Amazon because I was able to do that. I can take the time. I don't have to go in the office every day. And I love that I don't have to go in the office every day. You know what I mean? I choose to go in the office every day. You know what I mean? And that's the cool part about it. It's my choice now. And I think you have that same aspect as well. You don't have to go in the office. You choose to. You know what I mean? You choose to travel and do things. I see the little jet setting things and I love it. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. So, and I'm doing the same thing once in a while. You know, I travel here and there and I've invested in little other stupid things and whatever. But point is that it's now a choice versus a requirement.
Right, exactly.
And that Amazon has definitely given to me. And I love that.
Amazing.
Amazing. Love that.
So. And so now you're able to start a passion project that you want to go crazy on.
That's another passion project. No, I still have another ones. I have a few of them.
Anyway, that's